So I wanted to record a video about how easy it was to download and get started with the Noble Ape simulation. So this is gitlab.com/barbalet/Noble Ape. You can actually get to this through nobleape.com/sim, I think. So if you want a faster way of getting there, get past all the photos of this schmuck. And here we are, through GitLab. So that'll take you to the GitLab Noble Ape simulation page. You can just download the source here, whatever format you choose. Downloads the source code. Open it up. Right, so downloads directory in Noble Ape master. This is what you're running here. So bring in your friendly command line environment. Here we go. CD downloads. Noble Ape master. And I think, yep, you're all in line to build. And with a bit of whirring, you will have the Noble Ape simulation down a couple of directories. You run it by typing NA long-term, which means the Noble Ape long-term execution. So what it does is it starts up the simulation and passes you to an ape. You can see all the possible apes just by typing list. If you want the commands, you can just type help. And so what you want to do is you want to watch an ape for everything. So we're watching Vera Hall Booth for the time being. And then you can just type run forever. And that will run the simulation forever. So what you're seeing here is what Vera is doing. So some moving, some swimming, some eating some vegetation, some chatting. And already Vera is developing friends and enemies. So what you see here is these are Vera's friends, these are Vera's enemies, and these are the interactions that Vera is having through the simulation. Now this might look relatively interesting initially, but you can also run this with the GUI as well. So let us stop it. Let's exit. So to get to the GUI, you go up one directory here. You find Noble Ape UI. Again, you can download this, like so. I'm not sure if it downloads the subdirectories. We'll find out very swiftly. So this has created Noble Ape UI. Does it have Noble Ape inside it? No, it doesn't. So what you can do here is just delete that and put that into Noble Ape UI. Now, normally what you do is you get a client, some kind of Git client, and you take it through that. But I think you can load this up, and with a bit of luck, why not? With a bit of luck, you can actually build the Noble Ape simulation. Now, the Noble Ape simulation is currently using some Swift, a little bit of Swift. Where's the Swift? A little bit of Swift, but some Objective-C, some C. So that's what it's doing, Objective-C, C, and Swift. So let's build a copy of the simulation. And we got a bunch of warnings and other related crud. Let's ignore that for the time being. So we have a successful build. Let's find where it built. Which, oh, is it running? No. Oh, it's running. Okay. Well, this is running the regular GUI simulation, but I wanted to run the command line in the GUI. Now, this used to be a little bit easier, but because we've started adopting Swift, and I'm not sure if I can actually, can I do this? Oh, yes, I can. Look at that. Okay, very good. So I can at least show you how to do this. So we've got to find where the application is. And with a bit of like products, there we go. Where is it? Show and Finder. So what we want to do here is we want to go to wherever that thing is. So we can just drag Noble Ape into there. And then we can just go into Contents. And then we go into macOS. And we can run the Noble Ape simulation as if it was a command line. There we go. So we've got it running here. Let's pause it. So what we have here is command line. And what that does is it spits a command line back out here. So we can run it like it's a command line version with the GUI on top. So here, for example, we want a new simulation, say. So we can use everything through here and everything through here to run the simulation both ways. So let's let's watch all again. And then let's run forever. And this gives us a new ape that we're following here. So we get both the graphics associated with the ape. This is a male ape, right? That's what we want to see. That indicates it's male. And we can actually switch apes here. So if we want to select a different ape, let me just move this down here. We can pause it. Like so. So we paused the simulation, which I did through the command line, through the menu. And we can move between the various apes. And we can also, so it's still, watch all is still, so we can do it through that, but I think also here, where is it? We can, okay, so that paused it, unpause it. Oh, no, simulation still paused. Where are we? Okay, so this obviously takes precedence over that. So here, if we do run forever, okay, cool. So the simulation is executing again. We have a nice GUI here. We can, if we can get back here, we can show brain code, for example. Turn off the brain, so we just have the brain code up. I think we can do the brain code here as well, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just stop it. Help. I think it's help brain code. Okay, so maybe. Okay, cool. Run forever. No, okay, so we can see the brain code once, but not. I think there was a. Let's try not exit. Let's try stop again. Let's try watch brain code. Cool. Now we can run forever. And there we see the brain code evolving. We don't see the brain code quite as fast as this one. So maybe that's a bug. Oh, is there some issue here? Not sure. The brain code here is updating a lot faster than this. So the command line of Noble Ape really needs to be in its own window, and it needs to be part of the underlying simulation as well. So rather than running it through the console as I'm doing currently, which takes basically an additional core unnecessarily, I could have a window which had all the functionality that the console window has, but just be updated based on keystrokes as opposed to waiting for keystrokes in the console. It's a small thing, but you can certainly do that in order to avoid the overhead. So let's say watch all, run forever. There we go. So as the simulation runs more stuff goes on. You get more episodic memories, friends and relationships build up. And there's just a bunch of additional stuff that goes on. Apes can have children. You can follow familial groups of apes. Obviously, you can move between the various apes over the environment. So there's a bunch of stuff you can watch with the Noble Ape simulation as it runs. And the aim is to move the simulation component of this into a server and have this simulation as viewed here as a client. And you can certainly add, adding this interface as a client-based interface or a server-based interface, actually. You could actually see it on the back end of the server as well. So that's a possibility to go either way. So this is the contemporary Noble Ape simulation with a little bit of Swift, still a bunch of C, and a little bit of Objective-C.